Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this
Do you
is...
honestly think you can get away with this?
Yes, I think I can get away with this. I'm just trying to start the episode. Eesh, that's forceful. Alright, so yes, welcome back everyone. I am Craven and this is AI the Somnium Files. Totally forgot we were in the middle of an interrogation against So, but yes, that's what we're gonna do today. And that's what we're gonna start right now. So, how do you think we're gonna deal with this? So let's continue on. So let's see how you can try and pressure me.
Funny, I was gonna ask you the same thing.
Date, calm down.
You know Iris Sagan, don't you?
No, I don't. I've never heard of her.
Maybe he's lying, maybe he's not. But even if he doesn't know her name. Ah, clues. Okay, so which one was it going to be? The visitor at 2 AM? I think this was Renju. Iris's pictures. So leaving the warehouse. Yes. That's the main clue, I think. Because nothing else really relates to So at all. So yeah.
I saw So walking out of the cold storage warehouse where the corpse was discovered. Iba recorded the whole thing.
Just before my battery ran out.
Sure. That information isn't relevant? Really?
This is the image stored in the Persons of Interest database.
Person of interest. Okay, I'm just gonna go
Iris
after
was
all of
live
them.
streaming until 2 AM today. Someone visited her and interrupted the stream. I hadn't been in contact with her for a while. Whoever visited her this morning almost certainly has something to do with the murder.
I'm still saying it, Renju.
Iris's body was discovered at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse in the warehouse district by the harbor.
Okiura Fishery.
That caught my eye too, but we'll get to that later. The actual murder site is unknown. The lack of blood at the scene makes it highly likely that she was killed somewhere else. Thinking about how Iris's body was frozen when I discovered it, it must have taken at least 18 hours for the body to freeze to that state. I entered the warehouse at 9 PM. 18 hours prior to that was 3 AM. Iris was last seen alive around 2 AM. She was live streaming, so there's no doubt about the time. Meaning Iris must have been murdered between 2 and 3 in the morning.
So far that only confirms my suspicion that the person who came at her house is the one that killed her. But I don't think it's so. There is a connection, that's what we need to establish. Is it then gonna be like where Iris was found? Which is basically the same as So leaving the warehouse, only you looked at it from a different perspective. Well yeah, we have one more item to look over.
Iris's body was found frozen in the warehouse. Her right eye was removed and she suffered multiple stab wounds to her back. There were no other visible wounds on her body, so the stab wounds were likely the cause of death. From the size and shape of the marks, the murder weapon is almost definitely a knife. Possibly a kitchen knife.
Yeah, and to me, that seems like a very emotional attack, because that stabbing over and over and over, there is purpose behind it. The eye itself, you can discuss about that, it's like a calling card, but that's stabbing. Yeah, I got my ideas on that. So let's go with where Iris was found. I do believe that... No, it's not that. Then I have no idea, because that is where we linked him to her. Or is it more that we need to ask him where he was around the time of death? Oh. Okay, so this is what they mean. He wants to show him a picture, because he doesn't know her name, so maybe he knows her picture. Okay, so I was thinking that right now we needed to show a connection on where he would have seen her, so he does know about her. Ah, okay. I was getting this totally in the wrong way. Because if the reason I gave is still solid, because here is a sign to the warehouse where he saw her body, cannot connect him to the actual killing, because she was already dead for 18 hours. And here, where she was found, is again the storage where So came out, but now I get what he wants. I put a picture of Iris in front of So.
So you've never met her before?
I had not.
Have you seen her corpse?
Corpse?
I know you've seen her body.
Based on what?
And that is So leaving the warehouse. And connecting with, of course, yeah, there's something else. These two connected, where we found the body and him being there.
Iris's body was found at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
What does that have to do with anything?
I stood up and went to the corner of the room. I picked up the PC monitor and put it on the desk in front of him.
This. Iba, play the video.
Right away.
I see. Then I suppose you know I was there.
Then you saw the body.
I didn't. I was at the warehouse, but I didn't see any corpses there.
Don't lie to me!
It's the truth.
Then what were you doing there?
Got a text? A mail message? Maybe?
I choose to remain silent.
Of course, he's a politician. He's not gonna give away his only trump cards, yeah.
You what?
Remain silent, as is my right, guaranteed by law. Remember that I am a politician.
See? Gotta know your stuff.
I know my rights.
Date, can I get a second?
What?
Does it matter if he saw the body or not in this case? He's a busy man. If we hold him here too long...
You want me to stop beating around the bush?
I certainly do. You believe that So Sajima is her killer, or is at the very least involved in the crime somehow.
Yeah.
Why not ask him for his alibi first?
What was his alibi around just Iris's time of death?
Iris was killed sometime between 2 and 3 in the morning. Do you have an alibi for that time?
I was playing mahjong all night, at a place called Dora Dora in Shinjuku.
Politician spending all night in a mahjong parlor.
An exclusive mahjong parlor, yes.
If it's mahjong, you should have had 3 opponents with you.
Indeed I did, but they were all strangers. I don't remember their names.
Date, I did some research. Dora Dora is a private room mahjong parlor. It is owned and operated by one individual.
If the rooms are private, that limits the number of potential witnesses. The shopkeeper might be in So's pocket, and he's the only one we could ask about So's alibi. Especially if he doesn't remember any of the 3 people he played against.
He might as well not have an alibi.
That's not much of an alibi, So.
Please, this is ridiculous. First you suspect me in the matter of Shoko Nadami, and now this? I haven't killed anyone. Not Shoko, not Iris. Besides, if I stabbed a woman, why would I bring her to a cold storage warehouse?
Wait. What did you say?
We didn't say she was stabbed. Gotcha. That does not involve him in the killing, but it might confirm the fact that he saw the body. You tripped there, So. You tripped. So didn't respond. But I remembered. He slipped up. If I stabbed a woman, So does know about the corpse. Because... autopsy report.
I never mentioned Iris's cause of death. How do you know she was stabbed?
Because...
Because you did it?
Don't be stupid.
Then how do you know? Stop dodging the question and answer. Boss, give me permission to sink. He can't hide inside his own head.
This is very delicate. Sinking with a high-ranking politician? If he's wrong, his life is over. Those complications is what boss needs to take in mind, so will he get the permission or not? Is the circumstantial evidence good enough for us to do that?
You've got it.
Yes!
Sync with him.
Alright. Let's go into his dirty little mind.
I put so into chemically induced. But do not worry, it will not affect the sink.
Okay, Dante. Let's do it.
Right.
Please, don't forget the 6-minute time limit.
I've
Say it
done a
every
couple of
time.
things. Yes.
Let us begin.
I'm very curious to see what we're gonna find in there. Okay.
Did you witness my superior driving technique?
Yeah, I saw you get in an accident.
No! I only pressed the wrong pedal!
That's what you call an accident.
Oh, look at that!
Don't change the subject.
Observe the surroundings.
Huh. In a word, I'd say it's strange.
Yeah, I do notice the Yotota on the what's it called? Container. That's not such a hard word to come up with. I think they're meaning to be Toyota. Just a guess.
Maybe this is So's corrupt nature manifesting itself.
The man's somnium is almost as corrupt as he is. I am impressed. Never mind.
Yeah, this is a real bad dream. Let's get the clues we need and get the hell out of here.
It's Iris. What on earth is she doing here?
That's the question. Wait.
Iris! We can't go any closer?
We cannot.
That silhouette we saw.
This is So's somnium. During a sync, we experience the subject's dreams from a third-person perspective. In other words,
It has to be him.
I cannot say for certain, but probably.
What's going on?
It appears that time is looping in this warped space.
Time is looping? Can't you do something about that?
What exactly do you propose I do?
You're telling me I have to watch this scene over and over?
I don't want to watch it either.
Well then...
I suppose we can help her. We may then be able to ask this manifestation of Iris some questions.
Huh? Sure, do whatever you gotta do.
Yes, we have to save Iris, no matter what.
Yeah,
Because it's definitely a different kind of sinking
but
now.
to do that, we gotta do something about that huge wooden box.
Alright, let's see what we can interact with.
Somnium scan, activate.
Lock 1. Lock 2. Lock 3. Lock 4. Okay, so we got 4 locks to unlock. So, if Iris escapes, you may discover So's secret. Alright. Okay, so let's see, what's the map? What can we interact with right now? a lot. So the forklift, large box warehouse, G, H, and I. I'm gonna say we need to interact with the forklift in order to move the box. Yes, the box is very big, but doesn't mean we cannot interact with it.
A forklift.
Drive. Oh, they will set us up really, really badly, but I do believe it's gonna be drive, isn't it? Alright, let's go for it.
Roger that. Leave it to me. It is time to unleash the Drift King.
Didn't you crash a minute ago? Besides, the forklift is front-wheel drive.
Perfect driving. Okay, whatever we're gonna interact with next, it needs to be a small one.
There's something here.
Maybe you should jump in. You might unlock a bonus stage.
Do you have the mind of a child? A mysterious warp space suddenly appeared.
I think we should throw a pebble for 5 seconds, because 10 seconds is not as much. We can handle that.
It appears to be connected to that place.
That sound makes it hard to believe it was a pebble.
So whatever it is, it's enlarged. So maybe if we grab our hand through it and pick up the box from it?
A portal.
Yeah, put your hand in. Definitely.
Here?
Yeah.
My hand.
Yeah, you can do it.
I suppose if I must.
I knew it was good. The answer? I was hoping you're gonna pick it up and pull out a very
I've
small
seen a boss
box.
character like this before.
She can run away. Nice panty shot. I don't think we ever saw that before in this game. Must be the loot, Mind of So and Dante coming together.
Are those boxes in the way too?
We do not have time to move each one.
If only we could use that crane.
So why don't we? I think so far we did perfectly. I think this is the most direct path we could have taken. Interact. Let's see if we can interact with the forklift. We can't reach it, so... So it looks all warehouses we need to interact with. And concrete fragments. Yeah, I want to see what that is. I'm too intrigued by it right now.
Pieces of concrete.
Investigate? Or just directly kick it? Let's just kick it.
Ah! Ow!
Are you okay?
I want to go home.
It's okay. Don't push yourself. Just give it another shot, okay? You can do it.
Stop it! You trying to be nice makes me want to cry.
5 minutes left.
Pieces of concrete.
Alright, so investigate doesn't have a timey with it, so I'm gonna assume it's gonna give us
It
a
is the
bad
same
one.
material that makes up the ground.
I was gonna do a timey, but it's just 10 seconds. We should be able to do it.
Though I am unsure why it fell from the sky earlier.
So things that go through that portal come out supersize. Got it.
So they start. Is the portal still? The portal is not still active, so This was more like a clue for the previous one. Alright. I'm gonna go to the warehouse that has like a distortion on it. Looks like something we can interact with.
A door to the warehouse. I cannot see inside.
Both 10 seconds. We got no indication for a timing, so there's a high probability that we're gonna get a skull from this. So let's do 1/10. Go in. Yes.
That door should have led to the warehouse, but...
Okay, so where are we right now? Are we on another side? Yes, but again, we're not near the crane. But I do see access to a control panel. So let's go for it.
Is this some kind of control panel?
Alright, so input fighting game combo. I really want to see that one, but hell yeah, why not? Why the hell not? If we lose our time, we can always come back and do it again.
The one that is difficult for humans to input?
Yeah, the GH Raging combo.
Fine, just be quiet. No, wait. Inputting that sequence of commands with the lever shaped like this.
I think you can do it.
I'll try.
Yes, I was hoping there was going to be the answer because it's a lot of time.
Oh, it moved.
Ring out!
That's a KO. If only she could fit through that gap.
Yes, if she was only thinner. Okay, so in order to make this, we need to put her on a diet through the entirety of the sink. No, we don't. Alright, let's see what options we have right now. New parts. I feel like we need to go back.
A warehouse door.
Yeah, enter.
Delivery!
We need to come out to the other side so we can do some interacting with the... What is it? The box or whatever is over there.
A wooden box hanging from a crane.
Ooh. I say push. Because maybe if you push it, it goes swing to one side and then go back and maybe hit the barrels away.
No use. It is either stuck to the ground or its cargo is extraordinarily heavy.
Or you're just weak.
Or your instructions are bad.
Or you're just lazy.
Or your breath smells like garbage.
Slight discussion issue.
3 minutes, Date.
Could also be that we just need to open up the warehouse for the walkthrough instead of going through the alley. Oh, we can also just interact with the crane itself. Oh, why not? We're gonna have a bad time anyway. Might as well try to the crane. Oh, why is everything 20 seconds? Times 4. Oh, there are so many bad timies in this one. It wasn't the last time as well. In the first few things we did in the game, we never got this many bad timies. Alright. You know what? Budget, I'm gonna write this damn thing.
Not that I am against it, but
Can you not climb?
I don't see any place to get a hold.
Really?
A crane.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try things out because we're already way out of time. Way too much in order to make this thing, so we might as well just cancel as much things out as we can.
There is no point doing this by force. If we are going to move it, we have to find another way.
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
A crane.
I know.
How about this stone? I hit it, but nothing happened.
Yeah.
Okay, so the crane is totally off limits when it comes to interactions on this field. I hope I can get to the box still. At least to do it.
Box hanging from a crane.
Why not?
It won't even budge.
Time's up.
Not yet, one more action.
A
One more
warehouse
action
door.
we can test before we need to redo. Just open.
What's this? Something came out.
Edible seaweed made this way was thought to be a delicacy for nobles during the Heian era.
Nobody needs to hear your superfluous narration.
It's become smaller because walking through it. Didn't expect it to be this one.
Is the box hanging from the crane in the way now?
Was there something under the wooden box?
Let's just go back and lift it up for now.
Okay, so figured out the third lock by experimenting a lot. So we're not gonna make. We have 6 seconds. This is not gonna be it.
A warehouse door.
Enter.
Delivery!
Might as well try to get the most out of it.
Date, we're out of time!
Damn you, So! How many secrets are you keeping?
Alright. Well, I saw this coming because there was such a lot of bad timies. But now we know how to do this. Checkpoint or beginning? No, checkpoint. We have 3 points still left. 3 seconds. No. We're gonna start from this. It's gonna take us 2 points. I'm hoping we're not gonna need it, but if we fail, we can always retry the entire thing. It's a yes. Because right now we're much better in handling, because we know the entire thing. Because basically we need to get through the door, open it, and done.
A warehouse door. Delivery!
the walking itself is what's gonna take the most time here.
A warehouse door.
Yes, now open it up.
What's this? Something came out.
We skip this part because we just saw this a few seconds ago. Yoink. Yeah, that stabbing noise got even worse in the split up. Stop, come on, stop stabbing her.
A warehouse door.
Yeah, I still want to enter
3 minutes, Dante.
Delivery!
because I want to use the switch that's up there. And I believe if I had restarted it before ending that lockdown, I could have possibly saved one tick on the restart options.
Is this some kind of control panel?
Yes. Input fighting game combo. I cannot imagine it's gonna be the same thing, so let's raise the lever and see what happens.
Understood.
Is there something underneath it?
It appears Iris was saved. Barely.
That shadow must be...
Still doesn't have to be. It could be that he saw the killing. But it's very incriminating. I gotta admit that. No, not bad, not bad. Yes. Now, can we still talk to her in this sink, or...? Day 3, Sunday. I have a feeling this sink is going to be the split.
Iris was in the Somnium earlier.
Yes, let's go through this.
Yes, we saw.
An unidentified figure tried to stab Iris to death. And Date and Aiba...
Who is that figure?
Probably so himself.
True, he could imagine himself in his Somnium that way. Mr. Date's ego algorithm processed the figure into that particular image.
What are you people talking about? If you're quite done here, hurry up and release me.
Alright. So many things to do, so many things to impact, so many things we saw, but I was hoping we could actually interact with Iris in that sink. So I'm thinking that that might be a split in towards another branch sink path. Is it important? No, because I always said that the first time I go through a sink, it always go with how I think needed to be done. So it's totally blind. If we go back and we need to do the split, we can always do it again when we're finished with this branch. So, you know what? I'm gonna have a quick look. I want to know. I'm too curious. I want to see what it is. Give me a flowchart. Yeah. See the... No, there is no second coloring here. Alright. You guess it's just a single path. Did not think about that. So, next time we're gonna continue on this point. We're gonna look around the entire environment and then see if we can question So to see if he's willing to let something go, or if he just needs to use this information as a reasoning to pursue So even more on this line of questioning, because Even though he thinks that So might be the killer before seeing this in his mind, but he knows she was stabbed. He slipped it. He knows it's Iris, because he saw it. But could he have seen it because he did it? Or could he have seen it because he saw the actual killer do it? But if he saw the actual killer, he's protecting that person, and why is he protecting it? Yeah, there are so many unanswered questions we still need to figure out, but I'm not putting it 100% on So just yet. Yes, purely because of everything we've learned in the other branches. Also the fate of So in those other branches. Doesn't mean it could be here a little bit differently, but I guess that's gonna be next time another thing for us to find out. So I'm hoping you guys will all be there with us. Until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. Till next time. Bye bye.